enjoyed this week's episode, and please like this video, share with your friends and dock mates, and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us get more viewers.
Coming at you from a different part of the boat. We are not working on water tanks today, but we are working on the freshwater system. And right now I'm at the stern of the boat working on the cockpit shower or deck shower or swim platform shower. Freshwater, hot, cold. While you're out here swimming off the back of the boat, you'll be able to rinse off. Anyway, let's take a look at what we've got. It's pretty interesting. So I got hot and cold coming new, hot and cold. So these are just rough in stub outs, right? So they still have to be hooked up to our deck shower, which currently is this one, but it is old and gross and disgusting and will be replaced. Because let me show you what we found in the hoses from the old cockpit shower. Look at these old hoses, how disgusting they are, and then look what came out of the old hose. Clearly no one's getting clean from the old shower system. So yeah, I'm gonna completely disconnect this. We're just gonna leave the new hot and cold hose in there so I can, really do a good cleanup job, install it properly later. But yeah, wanted to show you how gross that was. Who knows how long that's been sitting in these hoses, and it finally decided to just poop itself out. So we'll keep going, and as promised, we'll always send you updates as they are interesting. And this one certainly was interesting. Coming at you from a completely different part of the boat. We are not in the bilge right now working on water tanks. I'm in the quarter cabin showing you what we found with the hot water heater. So here's our quarter cabin bunk. If you come down the companionway stairs right here, the galley's over there, you can just take head to starboard. And then here's our guest suite. We've got wonderful storage, fan, a light, a couple opening port lights, even a deck prism. So, oh, and then a port light back there too. So, a nice place. But what's under the bunk is our hot water heater, and that's it right there. So you can see here, we ran new cold water supply that'll fill the tank with cool water, and then when this is on, it'll pump out hot water through this line. And those are both hooked up with these stainless steel braided hose, flexible hose, to the inlet and the outlet. And you want to use that stainless steel hose because it can get pretty hot in the outlet side of your hot water heater, and it'll get so hot. Let me show you what we found. So these fittings here, this one was on the hot water outlet, and it's usually supposed to look like that, like a big plastic nut that's compression fitting. But as soon as we turned it, it basically just disintegrated because it got so hot at the hot water heater that it just melted that. Because these two plastics were hooked up directly to the water heater rather than using that stainless steel braided line. So luckily we caught that, and it wasn't ever leaking as far as we knew. So but now it's on there properly, and we will have hopefully many good years of more service from the hot water heater. So all right, well, now that we're done back here, this is basically prime storage for when we're doing this this stage of the refit. So I'm gonna put this all back together and get our storage back. All right, moving on to the next. Here we go. All right, coming at you from another part of the boat. We're up here in the head, and it's quite messy. Not just because we haven't cleaned it in a while, but because we've got this hose situation. So what we're really after is all back up in here. So this is from the freshwater tank cold, freshwater tank hot. That goes to our sink in the head. And then it also tees off and goes to the shower that's right there. So the goal for today is to run new red and blue for fresh water to the sink and to the shower. This mess we will address with a separate project because I really don't want to get into effluent at this point in my life. And I want gloves and things like that. Hazmat suit. Yeah. So we'll deal with that later. So right now it's just about getting the fresh water hooked up to these two outlets. Let's go. Quick update. I found something interesting. Who knows how long it's been in this gross area. But if anybody needs an extra comb, I've got one right there. I found it back down in there. So if this is your comb, you come and get it. Otherwise, I'm probably just gonna toss it. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is such a satisfying project. It's going so well. We are running new hot water line and cold water line for the freshwater system to all of the outlets, and it is going so well. We are making such good progress, and the bonus is we get to clean up some nastiness. So take a look at this. So that is our old, well, this is a light. You guys know this is not an electrical project. We'll just put that in the sink right there. So this is definitely going to be replaced because look at it's like cracked. You can kind of see it right in here. It's all cracked, gross, really gross. That goes to your shower head, and then this bad mamma jamma was the old hot water system that ran off of propane. You want to see something cool about this? So you turn it on, right? And you're in here in your tight little space, taking your shower. You guys notice anything? So it's propane, right? It runs off of propane. What do you guys notice? This is the exhaust. So when you're taking a shower, burning propane, it's exhausting into your shower stall. I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but we are not going to be using that. So if we have time, that'll come out today too. But check it out. So we've got the hot stubbed out here. Cold is right there hiding. And then we're going to tee off of that into here. But I need to take those off because they're old and gross. And I took this little Mickey Mouse design right here, or what is this, more like a surprised face? That was from the old faucet that we're going to replace too. So bonus upgrades that we weren't really planning on doing, but I mean, we're going to be keeping this boat for as long as we can, so might as well replace a few fixtures also. So yeah, this has been a great project. I'm so thrilled with how much progress we've made. There's still more on the to-do list, and I have some homework, but we're getting there. Let's go get this old crusty shower faucet off. I'm excited. Let's do it. Nice new shiny plumbing hose. Old. So at one point, this was the same color as that. And this is what happens when you work with it. I think I prefer that. We are in go mode. Oh my gosh. So Devin's dad was here last week and we got so much done. I am just thrilled with how much progress we made. Look at, there's fresh plumbing in the underneath the saloon here. Isn't that incredible? Fresh plumbing. Fresh plumbing. I mean, it needs to be hooked up, but it's ran to all the outlets or faucets, I guess. We've ran it. I think that's pretty cool.